Hey, Mike Motorcycle here. So I am continuing on the walk I had previously done at night, where you couldn't see much of anything other than bouncy lights. Bouncing and swirling and... yeah, so anyway. So, toward the end of last month, it's taken me quite a while to get around to this story, but at the end of every month, on the last Wednesday of the month, there's kind of a get-together that I'm not very good at making most of the time, truth be told. But I do try and make it when I can. It's a thing called a Socrates Cafe. They hold them in various places, in different states, etc. I'm sure you can type in Socrates Cafe in Google if you want to see if there's one in your area and see what it's supposed to be about. But it's an opportunity to just kind of get together with people and have interactive discussions on any number of potential topics. The way that they do it where I'm at, and I would be remiss if I didn't stop, and there's a Harley right here. Just get a quick look at this. Looking at the gas tank, for all I know this could be the same or similar model that Suburban Rider traded in to get his Triumph. I don't know, I haven't actually asked him what the Harley was, what model. So, I was saying about the Socrates Cafe, everybody at the beginning of the get-together will suggest potential topics, and they'll get written onto a whiteboard, and I mean, not everybody has a suggestion, but then everybody votes on each topic by raising hands, and then it's whittled down until everybody agrees on what topic to discuss. And this way everybody, once you start talking about whatever the given topic is, it's nice to have the stimulation. Unfortunately, in having come to this area, that's one thing I felt deprived about. I like to have some intellectual stimulation, and I don't know. I don't find it as easily nowadays, so going to this thing, it's me basically seeking it out as kind of a substitute. But I tried a new way there. Since I've got the scooter and I can't take the interstate, I can't take the routes that I'm so familiar with otherwise when I'm driving. I experiment with different routes every once in a while to see if there's something that would work better. And, oh, here is one of the historic homes. I actually, you know what, I have to walk back because I've been so busy blabbering. Part of the whole reason of taking this walk is for the scenery. Some of the homes are just very, very nice homes. I appreciate the architecture, and here I've been not really sharing the different homes that I've been passing. So I took a different route, and I hit some dead ends and had to reroute, and well, I ended up at a location. As a matter of fact, I'll try and put in an image of where I was at. So what I encountered at this location is there was a homeless woman who had collapsed right in the middle of the four-way of the intersection from heat stroke. I literally would have run into her. Of course, naturally, I was paying attention to where I was going. Some more of the houses. So, I pulled into the parking lot you see in the image, and went over to see what was going on and how she was doing. And I had a thing of Gatorade with me, and I tried offering that to her, and she was so far gone, she was too weak to even try and take it. And I knew I had to call 911 and get an ambulance for her. And just about then, before I got to grab for my phone, another vehicle came along, and I waved him down because I was worried about her being in the middle of the street there. And so I got the person to get out and give me a hand and get her moved. So there was a chair nearby, and I moved the chair closer, and but out of the way into the shade under the awning at the building where the parking lot was, and we moved her to the chair. And then someone else came in. By the way, we are now at the gate of the governor's mansion for Arkansas again. And you can get a better view here. I don't know if you can hear the fountain, the water trickling, but it's rather nice. I'm nearly tempted to just stand here and kind of listen to it for a while, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. Oh, and here's their security system. You've got this little thing on the right where you touch a key card to get the gate to open automatically, and then of course to the left naturally is an intercom. It actually has the label intercom, that yellow sticker on it. says intercom on it, just in case anybody was in doubt. So we got her into the shade, and at that point someone from a nearby house brought some ice water for her, and that was kind of the extent of their help. But that was all right. And and the guy who brought the water also ended up calling 911 before me. I kind of had my hands full. She was so weak. I had to continually support her head and prevent her from tumbling out of the chair. It turned out that she was also 3 months pregnant, which makes it particularly tragic. Ah, there goes the scooter. The guy was doing pretty good. Naturally, he was going downhill, but on a 50cc scooter, if you got to look at him, it's a big guy. Definitely a lot bigger than me, and I don't know how I feel about that, because I mean, you know, it makes me wonder about my own scooter's performance. If his scooter is able to handle him, and with how much mine struggles sometimes, but I'll save that for another video, talking more depth about the scooter. But anyway, so 911 was called, and I just waited there with her until they arrived, and I continued to have to support her head most of the time. She naturally didn't want for 911 to be called, but I mean, she was just in far too bad shape for me to not call. You know, I mean, she thought that that she was going to feel better and be okay, but I've been through a more mild form of heat exhaustion myself, and you know, I know the complete toll that it took.
You won't like me. You put me on fucking internet. You won't like me.